I hate now. Hey guys, it's Izzy, and welcome back to Thursdays on the Online Originals. So this week's theme is like freestyle week, so we get to choose what we want to do. So I put a poll on Twitter saying what story time you guys would like to see. I put it on like a fan account Twitter, and I got over like 50 votes for it. The majority of the people said that they wanted to see a Troye Sivan concert experience video, so that's what I'm gonna be doing right now for you guys. So I gave options for Troye Sivan, Panic at the Disco, Sleeping with Sirens, and Justin Bieber, and the majority picked Panic at the Disco and Troye Sivan. But I'm going to do Troye Sivan on this channel, and then on my channel I'm going to do Panic at the Disco tour experience, but I'm going to do that in March after I go to my second Panic concert. So yeah. So let's just get onto the video. I actually won the Troye Sivan tickets on a radio station called Z100. It's like the biggest, it's one of the biggest New York stations that there is, and we get in New Jersey. So I'm like, okay, so this is, anyway, backstory. So this summer, or like the summer that just passed, I went to 5 concerts within like 2 weeks. So I was on my way to a concert. I feel like I'm sounding really braggy and bad, and I'm not trying to mean to brag in any sort of way. I'm very fortunate and happy that I got to go to all these concerts. But I was on my way to a 5 Seconds Summer concert. I don't like them that much anymore, but my grandparents got me the tickets because they don't know what I like. But they got me those tickets, so I had to go to the concert, and I went with my cousin also, and we were on the way, and I heard on the radio that they were having a contest to see Troye Sivan at Six Flags, and Six Flags is a theme park that also has some concerts there. So I was like, oh yeah, let's do this, let's try my luck. I'm kind of lucky, so I was like, okay, this might be my lucky day. So we were driving, and I called in about 3 times, and then finally the last one, it went through, and then someone picked up, and I was like, and she was like, you're caller 100, you won the Troye Sivan tickets. I'm like, I was literally dying, like, you have no idea, my heart was pounding so much. And I was like, oh my god. They thought I was lying at first, and I'm like, no, this is no joke. And I put it on speakerphone, and they had me on, they were like, okay, please hold, we're gonna like, I don't know, they were gonna transfer me somewhere. So I was on hold for like 7 minutes, or like 10 minutes. I was just sitting there, and I was like, oh my god, maybe they're lying to me, I don't know. But then finally, a guy picked up, and he was like, oh, congratulations, you're caller 100. I'm like, ah! He was like, what's your name? And my name is Isabella. And then he was like, are you excited? I was like, oh my god. And then I didn't know this part. He was like, you're entered to win a meet and greet with Troye Sivan. A meet and greet. Oh my god. I was like, oh my god, I'm not mentally prepared for this. I'm not prepared for this. And there was only a chance, because like, I guess not everyone that called in gets it, but yeah. So I just want tickets to go to the show, but then I figured out that if you have season passes to Six Flags, you automatically can go, because it's like free if you go. So I was like, all right, and I had season passes, so I was like, oh great. This was like on the day of the 5 Sauce concert, so then there was like, I think that might have been on a Wednesday, and the concert was on either a Saturday or the Sunday. A couple days later, they called my house. They called the house, and I was in my room, and my dad was like, here, the phone's for you. And I was like, okay, and then I was like, hello. And they were like, hi, this is blank, I forgot her name, from Z100, and I'm calling you to let you know that you have won the meet and greet tickets to meet Troye Sivan. And I'm like, are you lying to me? You're lying to me right now. I was like, oh my, I've been standing for like such a long time, like since his YouTube days, and I was like, oh my god, I'm actually gonna meet him. I'm gonna meet him. He's so hot, he's so beautiful. Oh my god, he's singing so good. So I won them, and then we got to the concert on Saturday, and we got there kind of early, like, and it was, oh my god, that day it was pouring, like pouring rain, and and it was like on and off. So we got there, it wasn't raining at first, but then it started downpouring. So I wasn't in line for the main line because I didn't have to stay in that line. I went in a different line for the meet and greet. So I went in that line, and then, well, I didn't have to be in line because there was like only 5 people. So we went into like a place so we wouldn't get wet, obviously, but we were still soaking wet. And then after the rain stopped, we left and we went to the line, and there was only like maybe like 10 people that met Troye, or like 1 through Z100, because it was a Z100 event. And I was like, wow, look at my luck. So we wait there, we finally get our wristbands. Oh, I can show you guys the wristbands. So this is my memory box. And basically I put all my stuff that I get from concerts or things like that, like wristbands of important things, or just like things I want to remember. So, like example, I have my Hannah Philly show wristband in here. And if you guys want maybe like a whole box, like me showing you guys what I have in my memory box, just let me know down below and I will do that on my main channel, or I will do that as another freestyle week on this channel. Okay, so we got 2 wristbands. This purple and striped one was if you were in the pit, and I think it was, you had to either buy the pit or like in front area to get, like you had to like pay extra, maybe like 10 bucks or something to get in the pit area, or you got it with the meet and greet. So I had the meet and greet, so I got this. And then this was the actual wristband to meet Troye, and I have the date on the back. It was 7/16/16. So yeah, I always write like the dates and what it was on the back of it. So yeah, so those are my wristbands. So oh, I have a vlog on my main channel. If you guys want to see the vlog of this on my main channel, go watch it on my main channel. But I'm just going to tell you guys the story time about it because I didn't tell everything about it. So we finally get let in for the meet and greet, and he is beautiful. First we're standing there like, oh, okay, he's not here yet. He's doing a sound check because we hear him doing a sound check. I was like, what a goddess doing an art of work. Like beautiful, 10 out of 10. So finally we see him coming down the stairs, or like coming, like it was, so we were sort of on a hill and we were gonna meet him like right over here. He came, and like the stage, like the back of the stage was over here because we were behind the stage to meet him. So he came like down this way. So we saw him doing that and we were screaming. I was like, oh my god. If I find the video, I will insert the video here.
Oh my god, he's right there. He's right there. He's right there. Oh my god. What? Hey! Right there. Look at the cute movie.
So that was the video of me screaming and freaking out. So I was maybe like a 5th to meet him, and my sister and her friend were also here, just saying. So they went first, and then I went after them, and we barely got in. It was really rushed, but I mean, like, there was only 10 people. I was like, okay. But they must have rushed it so we can get in like the actual concert arena first. So right after the meet and greet, we waited until like the doors opened with everyone else because they didn't want it to be unfair and stuff. But I sprinted my ass all the way to 2nd row. I got 2nd row in the pit. It was beautiful, but the stage was really high. It was like, oh my god. And then we were like, I'm here. And yeah, so he was beautiful. So oh, first he had an opening act. Her name was Simon. I didn't really like her. Low key, I'm sorry if any of you know Simon and our fans, but I mean, like, she wasn't the best, and she has a song called Do What Simon Say, not says, say, and that makes no sense to me, and it was bothering me the whole time. Sorry, that just bugged me. Like, it was like, do what Simon says. Not says, like, do what Simon says. I mean, like, I guess it wouldn't make sense, but okay. So she was the opener, and then like 15 minutes after she was done, Troye came on, and he was beautiful. He sang, he didn't sing anything from his first album or his first EP, whatever you want to call it, but he played mainly everything from Blue Neighborhood, because I was really disappointed he didn't play Happy Little Pill or something from the main album. But he played, like, obviously Youth, and I forgot the other songs that he sang, but he sang like a couple songs. So if you want to see him singing the songs, go check it out on my main channel. It'll be linked down below or at the end slate of this video. Or if you just want to know, it's Hey, I'm Izzy. And I do a lot of concert vlogs and vlogs on that channel and stuff. And not really active unless I go to an event. So yeah. So his concert was beautiful. We were singing. We were like, "Leave this blue neighborhood. No, no, love can't hurt this good." Oh, yeah. Sorry, I can't sing. But I forgot to tell you. In the beginning, his fans are a little aggressive and rude. So I was in the crowd, and Troye had an unreleased song that came out actually in like December or November, and it's called Swimming Pool. And if you're a Troye fan, you probably know what Swimming Pool is. But it must have got leaked in July or something. And then she was like, "Oh, who guys know Swimming Pool?" And I was like, "Oh." And I think she asked me if I knew what Swimming Pool. I was like, "No." And she was like, "Fake fan! You're a fake fan!" I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't keep up with 24/7 of his life. I'm not being rude and like looking at unreleased songs. Sorry about it. So yeah, that was an experience. So then the concert was good. It actually wasn't just good, amazing. And I got his water bottle that he didn't use it. It was on stage, so it was present with him. So this is the water bottle. And I just said on stage with Troye. And he also, the people also like threw his like, whatever like towel he uses, sweats. I didn't get that. I wanted that really badly, but I didn't. Or his water bottle they actually used. I didn't get either of those. But I got that water bottle, so cool. So, and then I wanted to get merch, but I looked at the prices. I was like, oh hell no. No, 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 no. His prices, I'm sorry, Troye. Your merch was so cute, but it was so expensive. Like literally, it was like $35, $40 for a shirt. And like the hoodies or like the sweatshirts were like $50. I was like, whoa there. So yeah. And I think that's really it. And we drove home that night. It was chill. I was dying. And I will insert my meet and greet picture here. And then, I know, the picture looks terrible. Like, I look so ugly in it, but he looks beautiful. But the people at C100 do not know how to take a picture. Learn to take a picture. I could have done way better than that. Ugh. So, yeah. I hope you liked that story time. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, or story time / like concert experience. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up, and let me know down below if you want to see another concert experience, because if we do story time week, I'll do it on that week again. I'll probably do my Sleep When Sirens concert experience. Let me know down below if you're a Troye stan or a Troye fan, whatever you want to call it, down below. And if you've been to any concerts, just tell me down below. I would love to know who you saw. And yeah, don't forget my social media links will be down below if you want to follow me on them. I'm mainly active on my Instagram and my Snapchat, so go check those out down below, or links are well, not the links, like the usernames are at the end slate. I love you guys to the moon and back, and do not forget that. And see you next week on Thursdays on the Online Originals.